Hello there, here we are at the Wine and Food Festival 2023. We're still working on the written version of the article, but as mentioned in our vlog the other day, we're gonna start trying to kind of take you behind the scenes of our video. So it's quite a good day weather-wise at Epcot. A little overcast, but the sun's not out, which is always good here in Central Florida. But you know, how can you complain about anything when it's not raining on you, it's not hot, and you got Epcot in the back, as you can see there. So we're gonna bring you along with us as we get a couple of the snacks we didn't try last week. Since there's two of us, it takes us a couple of passes to try different foods and get them out on the articles. We won't get here on the day of opening and actually post, you know, us eating 60 things of food. So hope you have fun with this video as we bring you through Epcot Wine and Food Festival. So first up on our taste test is the famous cronut, or the croissant donut, and we're all gonna say it correctly this time because I think I called this the Wine and Food Festival. It's actually the Food and Wine Festival, so say it with me, Food and Wine 2023. And as promised, here's the cronut. I'll take you in for a closer look at it before I actually bite into it. So usually we take pictures of our food and then we post it and we write about them. This time we're gonna show you our reactions and still write about them on the blog that we're all used to. Anyways, here comes the cronut. As you can see, Remy's eyeing that cronut pretty decently. At first touch, it's soft and kind of gives way to my fingers as I squish it, so let's try it. Okay, that one is definitely good. Highly recommend it. Very flaky inside, kind of like a croissant. I'd say more croissant than donut, but yeah, I say give it a try. I won't say it's the best thing I've tasted at the Food and Wine Festival, let's say it right, but you know, read the blog to kind of see our thoughts on all these. We're approaching the brewery library at the Odyssey. It's nice that they actually use this space for the Wine and Food Festival, or as I keep calling it, should be the Food and Wine Festival. So let's see what they got in here. The brewing lab. This is where the pickle shake lives, which we will be trying and giving you a video review of the pickle shake and the awesome reaction that I'll get from it probably. As promised, we bought the pickle milkshake, which is one of the more controversial food items at this year's Food and Wine Festival. That's correct, the Food and Wine Festival, and the pickle milkshake. So as promised, let's try out the pickle milkshake, and I'll bring you in for a closer look real quick. Here it is in all of its green glory, and it looks like there's some mustard seeds on it and some whipped cream, and let's try it. Alright, well, after all the videos that I've watched about it and the reviews, I can honestly say it's mostly a vanilla milkshake with just a hint of salt and pickleness to it. I wouldn't say it's great, I wouldn't say it's awesome. I would just say it's exactly as advertised. It's a pickle milkshake. I tried to give some to Remy here, but he wasn't interested. We're going in for another sip though. And my thoughts are the same on the second sip. It's got a pickle taste to it, but I'd say it's more of a milkshake than anything, like milkshake tasting like probably vanilla, and then they probably just kind of added pickle juice to it. It's pretty much what it tastes like. So for all you people who love pickles out there, you'll probably find this refreshing on a warm day here in Central Florida. If you hate pickles like my brother, I'd probably stay away from this one. So let me know what you think in our comments if you tried this one. One cool thing about the festivals at Epcot, they do give you these little books that I like to send to people before they come here so they can kind of shop before they come to Epcot. Epcot's very big, so it can be a little overwhelming at first, especially if there's a festival going on. Not only do you have the 13 countries going on at the same time, but you also have, I don't even know how many booths they have. I'm sure it's another 13 or maybe even 20, which equates to about 30 different food booths to try. So these are very handy. Even at home we study these before we come here. And I did stop here because I kind of like this view. Every time we come to Epcot, we feel so spoiled because we live here. Because every time we come here, we get this view. I'll show it to you. So here's the view. You can see the new fireworks show that they're building out in the World Showcase Lagoon, but just this view in general, when the sun's going down or when the sun's out, Just always makes us smile that we live here. I even got 2 ducks that are watching me film this, and they're probably talking about me, but it's all good. But yeah, so every time we come, we're just reminded about how fortunate we are to live near this stuff. And we like to share it with everyone, which is why we started the blog in the first place. And now we're, you know, stepping into the video log world of the blog. So yeah, as we do more of these, hopefully you enjoy them and keep reading the blog, follow us on Instagram and everything, and we appreciate it. We're approaching the Kenya booth. We're gonna try the peri peri skewered shrimp. So here's a closer look at the menu. Not sure we would like the barbecue beef, so we're gonna skip it today. All right, we're gonna try the peri peri skewered shrimp from the Kenya booth. The beef one, as we said earlier, didn't really look like it would be something we would enjoy. So gonna try the peri peri skewered shrimp. And I'm not going to bring in for a closer look because picking this up probably is going to cause a mess. So I'm just going to try the shrimp real quick and see what happens.
There you go. Go get mine. It's very short.
Alright, that is good actually. That was a good choice between the two, so I highly recommend this dish. The couscous is alright. I'm actually not sure what's on the side of it. The book probably tells us, but you know, check our blog for that one. Again, the shrimp is very good. I like that. Alright, we stopped off at the America Pavilion. If you're lucky, you can hear Joey Fatone and friends, Joey Fatone from NSYNC singing Bye 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 in the background. But we're here to try the Italian hot beef sandwich from the Flavors of America. It actually comes with an au jus sauce. So here's a close-up look of it. Remy's a bit jealous. I gotta dip it though, so give me a couple seconds to dip it into the au jus sauce. And I leave it in there for a good couple of seconds. And take it out. Let's see how this tastes. So it's a lot of bread, but the beef's very good. The au jus sauce is kind of lingering on my throat. Maybe it's a little, it's not spicy, so maybe it's, well, maybe it is spicy, but not hot. It's got maybe a lot of salt or sodium in it, but it's very good. I suggest this one. All right, next up is the fresh baked carrot cake. Probably not going to be as salty or spicy as the hot beef sandwich we just had, but here it is, fresh baked carrot cake from the America Pavilion. I'm going to dig into this one. Looking forward to this. They had it last year, the year before. They probably have it every year. And we definitely liked it last year. And carrot cake kind of you know, reminds me of my surrogate brother Mike, who hopefully watches this, and if he does, he should let me know that he watched it by what I just said. But let's try it. So this is carrot cake in honor of my surrogate brother Mike. As predicted, it's very good. It's still warm, just enough frosting on it. Always recommend this to everyone. I could lie to you and just say we've never had it, and like, oh my god, it's good, but no, as expected, it's very good, still warm, and the frosting's awesome. So highly recommend the carrot cake in America Pavilion. And we're approaching Brazil to get one of our favorite items, which is the pão de queijo, which I probably said wrong, aka the Brazilian cheese bread. Alright, we got the Brazilian cheese bread, and we're gonna take a bite. Spoiler alert, we've had this one in the past. Also, you can get this at Magic Kingdom's Skipper Canteen, which we highly suggest you eat at if you haven't tried it. It's a Jungle Cruise themed restaurant at Magic Kingdom, but for the Food and Wine Festival, they do the cheese bread here also, and here it is. And as predicted, it's good, just like it was every year. I can't recommend this one enough. So if you're at Epcot, the Food and Wine Festival, check out Brazil, get the cheese bread. Probably one of our top 3 dishes. That's it. Pushing the Shimmering Sips booth for the end of the evening, and we're gonna get the stemless flutes from Corksicle ×2. So we're gonna try those out and see what we think. Alright, to close out the evening, we decided to get a stemless flute, which has 2 different mimosas in it. One's the tropical, and then one is also the blood orange one. I'm going to have to go with a buyer beware here, because when you buy the stemless flute, it does not come with a drink, so you actually get charged an extra $7. on top of what the drink already costs. So I'm just going to say buyer beware on that. I know they're already expensive, but I would have liked the drink to have come with it. So with that, let's try one. The first one I'm going to try is the tropical one. And it's definitely tart. It's supposed to be a tropical punch mimosa. All I taste really though is tropical punch. I don't know if I taste any of the mimosa, which is usually, well, it's fruit punch I guess and wine, but I'm not getting a lot of wine, which is pretty normal for a Disney World drink. They're usually sugary, but when it's just fruit punch and wine, you would think it's kind of hard to mess that up, but it's more fruit punch than wine. I do get a little bit of the wine at the end there, so it is in there. Now this is the blood orange one. So let's try this one. Okay, I have to say that one is good. Definitely got a lighter wine there and orange juice. I can't tell you if it's blood orange juice like it says it is. It's orange juice. And I would say it's very tart. So both of them are tart, but the blood orange one's a lot better. And also, if you're going to buy a stemless flute, keep in mind it doesn't come with the drink. So in closing today, we did a lot of food tasting, and like I said earlier in the video, we did some of them last week too, which will be in the written blog, but today was kind of our first day of doing the video blog of us doing our research for the written blog. So you'll see our food reviews in print for the ones that we didn't video today and plus the ones we did video today. So I hope you enjoyed our little experiment. Maybe we'll do this for all the festivals, maybe we'll do them for Mickey's Halloween party. We're not sure yet, we're just trying it out. Like I said in my sideshow collectible figure video, if you watched it, it's not really in character of me to film myself like this, so we're just kind of testing it out and see where it goes. And with that, I'll leave you to the rest of your evening. We're actually going to go on Figment and Guardians before we leave. We still have about an hour left before the park closes, and so with that, we'll see you next time.